At Tennis Zone, we're giving away a tennis racket worth up to $120 of your choice to thank you for the support you've been giving us on our videos. To participate, you just need to subscribe and comment on the video. The winner will be announced on October 25th. Good luck to everyone, and don't forget to leave a like if you enjoy the video. Neither Carlitos nor Charlie, the surprising nickname with which Djokovic has dubbed Carlos Alcaraz. Novak Djokovic and Carlos Alcaraz recently met in Saudi Arabia during the Six Kings Slam, an exhibition tournament held in Riyadh that ended with Sinner defeating the Spaniard in the final. Although Carlitos and the Serbian did not face each other on the court, they shared moments off it, demonstrating their excellent relationship. In fact, Djokovic once gave the Spanish player a surprising nickname that is currently causing a buzz on social media. This nickname emerged when both met at the facilities of the Shanghai Masters 1000, where they engaged in a fun conversation in Spanish and then in English that was captured by the present cameras. Djokovic and Alcaraz had not met in an ATP tournament since the US Open, and their last encounter was in the final of the Olympic Games, which the Balkan player won in a double 7-6. The two tennis players have faced each other in 4 finals, but despite their rivalry on the court, they have shown on multiple occasions that they get along very well and have tremendous respect for each other. On this occasion, while at the Chinese tournament, Djokovic had a casual chat in which it caught everyone's attention that he addressed the Mercian in Spanish, daring to refer to him with a curious and unexpected nickname. Titanito. He said to Alcaraz, who laughed. This is how Djokovic has nicknamed the Mercian, whom he has often praised in public for his tennis and great future ahead. Djokovic and Alcaraz, a healthy rivalry. The relationship between Novak Djokovic and Carlos Alcaraz reflects the generational transition in tennis, where a sports legend like Djokovic, with multiple Grand Slam titles, faces a young Alcaraz who has burst onto the circuit with great force. Since their first encounter in 2022, they have produced memorable matches, showing mutual respect both on and off the court. Djokovic has praised Alcaraz's talent and maturity, acknowledging that the young Spaniard possesses all the qualities to dominate tennis in the coming years. Throughout their duels, the rivalry between Djokovic and Alcaraz has captivated tennis fans, particularly due to the intensity and quality of their encounters. One of the most emblematic moments of this rivalry was the 2023 Wimbledon final, where Alcaraz defeated Djokovic in an epic 5-set match, interrupting Novak's winning streak at that tournament. This victory marked an important milestone, symbolizing Alcaraz's rise to the top of world tennis and his ability to challenge the best. Despite this, the relationship between both players is characterized by mutual admiration. Djokovic, as a veteran and one of the most dominant figures in tennis history, has expressed on several occasions his respect for Alcaraz's aggressive and versatile playing style. For his part, Alcaraz has mentioned that growing up watching Djokovic play inspired him to develop his own tennis. This relationship not only enriches the sport but also highlights the continuity of the legacy between generations. Rafael Nadal's promise to Alcaraz before the last dance at the Davis Cup: "I will be better, I will prepare." Rafael Nadal has exactly 1 month from this Monday to prepare for his last dance at the Davis Cup Finals in Malaga, November 19th to 24th. The Monaco native appeared far from his best form at the Six Kings Slam in Saudi Arabia last week, but after the semi-final match, he made a promise to Alcaraz that he intends to fulfill: "I will be better, I will prepare." The constant chatter since the defeat of Alcaraz in the Olympic doubles has not ceased. Where and when will Nadal end his career? Speculation about the possibility that it could happen at the Davis Cup grew when David Ferrer, the captain of the Spanish team, opened the door after qualifying for the finals. Nadal later confirmed this in his emotional farewell video, which, rather than calming doubts, raised another: is Nadal fit to compete in a match in Malaga? Many sought answers in the matches played by the Spaniard last week at the Six Kings Slam, and the conclusions drawn were not the best. Nadal displayed a level far from his best, as was obvious. Slow, inaccurate in some exchanges, and above all, overwhelmed by the speed of the ball from opponents with a similar level to what he could encounter in the national team tournament's finals. However, Nadal is as aware of this as his team is, already focused on a plan to arrive at the big event as a real option. In the Davis Cup, "I will be better, okay, don't worry," he warned Alcaraz in the post-semifinal match handshake last Thursday. Doubts linger in the air, as if just 2 months ago Nadal had not demonstrated his ability to arrive in good shape on the courts of Roland Garros and the Paris Olympics. He struggled against the big names but managed to win some lower-level matches, as well as in doubles, one of the most likely avenues to see Rafa in action at the Martin Carpena Pavilion. "I just hope to be healthy and prepared enough to enjoy the moment and try to help the team," Nadal said in an interview with the newspaper as on Monday regarding the Davis Cup. "I hope it can end positively, regardless of whether I play or not," he added when asked about his realistic options of participating in the competition. Rafael Nadal has demonstrated on numerous occasions that, beyond his talent and successes on the court, he is a principled man and very aware of his decisions. In the context of his possible participation in the Spanish Davis Cup team, Nadal has wanted to be transparent about his physical condition and what he can offer the team in such a high-level competition. During a recent press conference, the tennis player made it clear that he will not put his friend and captain, David Ferrer, in a difficult position by making a decision that could compromise the team's performance. Nadal expressed that he is very clear about what he can contribute to the Spanish team, assuring that his priority is not to hinder the team in such an important event. His words, "If I'm not at 100% or feel far from winning my match, I won't step onto the court," reflect admirable sporting maturity and a sense of responsibility. It's not just about honoring the sport or his country but being aware of his own limitations at a critical moment. Avoiding additional pressure on Ferrer is a gesture of respect and friendship, as he does not want the captain to deal with the uncertainty of his physical state. Nadal does not want to be a burden in a tournament that demands maximum competitiveness and where every point counts. In the end, his decision will be guided by his desire to do what is best for the team, always prioritizing the collective well-being over his own prominence. From his position as captain, David Ferrer has assured that he will not hesitate to count on Rafa in key matches if needed, though it is clear that he will also have to compete with the rest of the national team members for his spot. What seems certain is that once they reunite in a month, both will need to hold a summit to assess Rafa's physical and tennis evolution, as he focuses on recovering his version closest to 100%. The Netherlands is already waiting as the rival against whom he could return to the courts and possibly put an end to his career. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, because at Tennis Zone we are dedicated to providing you with the best information for the best audience, sharing in-depth analysis, exclusive interviews, and complete coverage of everything related to the world of tennis. Join our community and be part of the excitement of the tournaments with us. Additionally, at Tennis Zone, we strive to offer you updated and quality content about players, tournaments, strategies, and the most relevant events in global tennis.